allotted to us in the Constitution, and this is a small attempt to see whether we can explain it in a short time. RTI is a fundamental right of citizens under Article 19(1)(a), which guarantees freedom of speech and expression. The only permissible restrictions are given in Article 19(2), which permits reasonable restrictions in the interests of the sovereignty and integrity of India, the security of the state, friendly relations with foreign states, public order, decency or morality, or in relation to contempt of court, defamation or incitement of an offence. The truth is, the exemptions of RTI actually go beyond this. So strictly by the Constitution, the exemptions don't seem to be in line with the Constitution. RTI was codified by Act 22 in 2005. When did it come into being? 26 January 1950, when the Constitution of India was made. What is information? Information is what exists. This is important to understand. Record on paper, video, computer, film, CCTV footage, whatever is information. However, you must understand that no clarifications can be sought. The PIO is not expected to give his opinion or obtain it to respond to a RTI application. It is advisable to ask for records or information on records. This is very important. People spend years on this and they say, I want a clarification, I want an opinion. That's not part of RTI. Government departments and private organizations, who has to give information? Government departments and private organizations which are substantially funded are called public authorities under the Act, and they are expected to appoint a public information officer in every office who must receive RTI applications and provide information within 30 days. Suggestion from my side, this is not part of the law. Deliver RTI applications by hand or send them by speed post to the PIO in the office in which the information is likely to be. I personally prefer speed post as a method of sending instead of even going there. All citizens who can seek information, all citizens of India can seek information. There is no need for locus standi. No reason needs to be given, since information belongs to the citizen. You actually own it. Every citizen of this nation owns the information that's available with government and other public authorities. Information can only be denied if it falls in the 10 exemptions listed in section 8(1) or infringes somebody's copyright. Otherwise, it cannot be denied. Otherwise, all information has to be provided. Nobody can say this is confidential, sensitive, classified. All those are not words in the law. If the PIO fails to do his duty in 30 days, he can be penalized at the rate of rupees 250 per day, with the maximum being rupees 25,000. If information or a valid denial based on section 8(1) is not provided within 30 days, applicant should file a first appeal. Don't go about asking a PIO what happens, kab karenge. Don't pursue. Follow the process, not the person. If the outcome of the first appeal is not satisfactory, a second appeal should be filed with the Information Commission. Each state government and central government frame their own rules. Rules can specify a format, fees for application. For Maharashtra, it is 10 rupees by a court fee stamp. For the central government, it is a 10 rupee Indian postal order which you should attach with your application. Maharashtra court fee stamp of 20 to be affixed for the first appeal and the second appeal. There are no fees for appeals for central government. Maharashtra has a format for application and appeals. Central government has no format. But Maharashtra formats may be used. For second appeals to Central Information Commission, there is a slightly elaborate requirement, which is unfortunate, really speaking. For providing information, the PIO may ask for additional fees at the rate of rupees 2 for an A4 size paper information. Rules for other states are given at this web link. So anyone else who wants to figure out the rules for the other states, apart from Maharashtra and central government, can go here and take a look. Some tips I'd like to give. Carefully think what information is required. Be as brief and as focused as you can be. A focused brief RTI has a much better chance of getting the required response. If it's just one query, a PIO can't dodge it. If you put 10 queries, a PIO will not answer the most crucial thing. Think what record you need. RTI is not a grievance redressal tool nor an inquisition. At times, it may lead to grievance redressal, but it's not really a tool appropriate for that. apply as per state rules or central rules depending on who has control or is funding the organization. This is the way you figure out whether it's state government or central government government. If you're not sure of how to define the information, ask for an inspection of records. Do not call or visit a PIO to follow. Follow the process. File an RTI application to PIO. Within 30 days he must respond to you. If he does not respond, within 30 days of that, you must file a first appeal to the First Appellate Authority. First Appellate Authority gets up to 45 days to give you an order. If you don't get an order or you get an unsatisfactory order, within 90 days, please file a second appeal. Follow the process, not people. You are representing the sovereignty of the Indian citizen. Do not go around like a beggar and say, please kar do, kar do. You are not requesting anyone to do anything. When we use RTI, we are using a tool to improve our democracy. Please remember this. When you use this tool, it is something that you must think of as a bigger tool for a bigger purpose, not just the information that you need. Now, I am given some examples of information sought, short and effective. I have given 6 examples. Total of these 6 examples of the information sought, the total number of words is 195 words. For 6 different informations, I'll just read out 1 or 2. I want the number of proposals pending for sanction for prosecution over 3 months. I want a list of people who applied for ration cards in the last 3 months, giving the dates on which they applied, the dates on which the ration cards were issued. You can, if you think a little carefully, you will realize that these can be highly effective. So similarly for other purposes, this is my recommendation. Annexure A is the format for Maharashtra. You can get it from the website. And for those who are looking at this video, they can stop the video and note it down. First appeal under RTI Act for the Maharashtra I have put down. Central government also you can use the same format. And Annexure C, that is the second appeal to the Information Commission. For Maharashtra, for the central government, the process is slightly more complex. Second appeal to CIC. Unfortunately, they have started believing, because they are equal to Supreme Court judges, that they should also have slightly more complex processes, which is really unfortunate. Exemptions from disclosure, section 8.1. There are 10 exemptions. Go through it carefully. You can stop the film and read the exemptions. If your information that you are seeking falls in this, it shall not be given. But otherwise, information must be provided to a citizen. Right to information empowers citizens. Citizens act as monitors of government, which is what true democracy is. Accountability can be obtained from governments, and active citizenship is a requirement for good governance. Governance is bad not merely because our political class is bad or our bureaucrats are bad. It is bad because we as citizens are failing somewhere. And my last plea to all of you is, patriotism, my friend, is not merely a question of standing up when the national anthem is being sung, which is important. It is a matter of feeling for the nation, feeling for the next generation, and saying, I will make governance change. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.